Dodger Stadium. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. That means UCLA won and the Dodgers win. Life is good here in Los Angeles. Ask me if the Trojans won. Who cares? Anyway, it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KABC. Phone number 1-800-222-KABC. 1-800-222-5222. Phone lines are open for some fun topics this evening. We will be here. I will be your cruise director all the way until 6 p.m. Coming up after our first break, we're going to talk to Nikki from Nikki C's Bar and Grill, the pride of Pasadena. Well, it's kind of on the border of Pasadena and Arcadia. She is here toting and touting the Taste of Arcadia that is coming up on Monday, September 23rd at 5:30 p.m. in the city of Arcadia at the beautiful Arboretum. Yeah, can't wait for that event. We've got over 40 restaurants. And in the Pepe Le Pew weeks, in the past few weeks, we have had different restaurants and wineries and businesses from the Arcadia area sharing the chairs here, sharing good food and good wine, and that's what we do here for an hour each week.
Is this bottle of wine here for me? Or?
That is a bottle of wine for you.
Only for me?
Well, it's for all of us.
I don't want to share.
I didn't have time to open it. And the test that I wanted to hear, Mr. Program Director, is that, do you know how to open a bottle of wine?
Professionally or just regularly?
No, you can't grab the bottle and break it on the... Do you know how to open it? If not, Nikki probably... Nikki.
You just stick the corkscrew in and then you just shove it out, right?
Well, no. Oh, wait. Did I give you the...
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what you use. You use the windy thing.
The windy thing?
Bring it over to me. I'll do it. You little son of a gun. But I'm going to need you to man the oven because Nikki brought us some tacos, right?
Yes.
So we're going to need to warm them up just a little bit.
All right. An oven.
An oven. We have an oven, right? That big oven, that convection oven there in the hallway.
You mean microwave?
See how you guys are, and now you're letting trade secrets out.
Oh.
Next year, you're going to tell everybody where we're located.
In Los Angeles?
On
Culver?
in La Cienega. We're going to talk about beer tonight.
Beer.
It took me all morning, but I have compiled a list.
I'm very curious to ask the owner of Nikki C's if girls like beer. She looks like a girl to me.
I am a girl, yes.
Do you like beer?
Yes, I am a girl.
She's a woman.
Are you a woman?
Yes, and women love beer.
Okay.
Yes.
Just
That's
making sure.
Nikki Kaiola. I've known her father, Joe, and I actually knew her grandfather from the Boys and Girls Club way back when I was just a little tyke. He was a volunteer cook, and they've been in the food business for a long time, but let's not do the spoiler alert. But
Okay.
girls, okay, but to the answer to the question, girls do love beer.
Okay, just making sure.
But that's amazing that you mentioned that because I have statistics on how much girls love beer, and on a Labor Day weekend, who will be buying the most, who will be consuming the most beer, and I have the answer to that a little later in the show.
I can't wait.
And how many baseball teams are there? How many professional baseball teams are there?
32.
32. Well, I've got the most expensive place to get a beer at the professional stadium, Major League Baseball, and I've got the least expensive. And guess what? One of the least expensive places to get a beer at a baseball game is locally, and it's not Dodger Stadium, my friends.
Must be at the Quakes game.
Well,
Wait, did I?
Well, that is professional. You're right.
Semi-professional.
Yeah, they get paid.
Right?
They get paid. They get a little something there to...
Yeah. I go on Thursdays for Thirsty Thursdays. You get $2.
$2.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
I get wasted.
I've got all these notes, and I remember. Yeah, it was Thirsty Thursdays are $2, and normally they get about 1,000 people. But on Thursday nights, when they're on a home game at the Quaker Stadium at Rancho Cucamonga, they get 3,500 people.
Oh yeah, I was there. Actually, tomorrow is the last day of their regular season, and Matt Kemp will be there.
Okay. So we've got Nikki Kaiola. She is here right next to me, to the left of me. If you are watching peterdills.com, there she is. She wore a little bit of makeup, and she looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm wearing some makeup today.
And here we came in dressed like schlubs.
I know.
You guys look homeless.
Yeah, we are. Well, we've got a home here at Talk Radio 790 KABC. So I've got also, I put together my own list without any help on America's top 10 favorite beers. Now, it's not the kind of list, it's not the top 10 selling beers, it's America's favorite beers, because it's like, well, McDonald's is the best selling French fry in the United States, but it's not America's favorite French fry. By sales wise, it is.
If Nikki C's was all over the United States, we would have the most selling French fries.
But there only is one Nikki, and if you're not at that other Nikki C's, then we're not going.
Well, you guys just expanded. I know that, right? To another location.
We have a second location now. It's called Senna on Myrtle.
But
in
you're
Monrovia.
not there. Damon's there, and he's very average looking.
Well, there's lots of cute girls there. Is that good for you? I know.
Let me
It's
tell
pretty
you.
good for- are they single?
No, you've got to go up there. I don't know who did the hiring there, but they're.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's whoa.
You whoa isn't good or whoa isn't whoa?
No, whoa is it?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Like, whoa, how did they get these girls to
Spectacular
work
girls.
there at Senna's in Monrovia.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Monrovia.
on Myrtle. But we're here to talk. We'll talk about Nikki C's, and we've got Michelle Mills from the Star News taking pictures for her Star News website and her blog and her Twitter. Michelle Knows, whatever it's called. Michelle Mills Knows.
Great plug, Peter.
Well, just Twitter Michelle Mills and
Mickey Zoo.
Mickey Zoo?
Mickey's. Yeah, that's right. Just like the
Mickey's
license
Zoo.
plate on your car. So we have a little time. Let's. Did
you need this to open up the
Did you? Oh,
bottle of
that's.
wine?
I do need that. So I've seen Nikki here at the Rose Bowl running. She jogs around the Rose Bowl from time to time. So we're training for the half marathon. So every week I'm giving tips on getting ready for a half marathon. Last week we talked about apples. The week before we talked about protein and carbohydrates and fish and what to drink and what not to drink. So I got a tip for all you runners this week. And it makes sense, but I have not. A friend of mine told me this. On a hot day like it was this morning, and it's been all week, the best thing he says to do...
Coconut water.
Coconut water? No.
Is
But-
not to run.
Well, not to run. Chilled fruit. So you actually freeze your raspberries, bananas, grapes, anything you can think of the night before, and then right before you're getting ready to go running, think about this. You eat the fruit, so it's going into your body frozen still. You're chewing it, but as you're running, does this all make sense? It makes sense to me.
It doesn't to me.
What? I'm not following.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's say pineapple. You're eating some frozen pineapple. It's going into your stomach frozen.
Yeah.
So then as it's in your stomach and you're running, it's
Melting. Okay. And how does that make me run better?
because it's dehydration, because you don't want to be overheated running. I mean, yeah, you can
Oh,
drink.
so you're saying it's like time released?
Yes.
In your stomach?
Time released.
Oh my gosh.
Do you follow me?
Now, yeah.
I guess so.
If you just said time released earlier, like a time released.
But do you go
food.
with it though? Are you with it? I'm not sure because
It sounds a little funky to
I
me.
haven't done my fact checking on this, but my buddy John, who runs and rides his bike all the time, said, "Peter, it's the greatest thing for hot weather. Frozen fruit, eat it, and it time releases in your body while you're running."
Interesting.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
You know, you guys, it's like
We're a tough crowd.
You know, I think I'm going to get off this health kick every week that we're here. And I try to, you know, when I start talking about drinking and eating, everybody's like, yeah, the phones ring, and it goes crazy. And then when I try to get a health tip, it's like, I guess we just want to eat steak and drink martinis, and
Sounds about right.
is that what we want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this health thing I'm on? It just not going to work.
It's overrated.
It's not going to work.
All right. So America's favorite beer, not the top beers, and this is how they compiled this list. It's my list. And the phone number is 1-800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-KABC. Don't call and argue with my new screener because it's my list and I've got the results right here. So if you think you've got America's top favorite beer, and the criteria is sales that have, in the last 52 weeks, sales that have improved, meaning it's not like, okay, I'll just tell you, Budweiser is okay, actually, that's not true. Bud Light is the number one selling beer in America.
I believe that.
but it's not America's favorite beer.
Coors Light, I bet.
Coors
I bet
Light.
it's Coors Light.
Coors Light is
America's
number,
favorite.
and if you're watching the show, give us a call, 1-800-222-KBC. I'm putting up the answer. Nikki, don't say it. But Coors Light is number in the whole United States. So if you're watching us on peterdills.com, there's the answer right there. Give us a call, 1-800-222-KBC. Bud Light is number 1. This other beer is number 2. The best-selling beer. America's favorite beers. I think Nikki's looking at me. What's the difference?
Spit it out. What is it?
The difference is that we've got to take a break. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Could your Labor Day party use some help?
This is not a party.
Go to KABC.com, keyword WIN, and enter for your chance to win $4,000 to help you throw the ultimate end of summer bash.
Oh, well, good news there.
Brought to you by Connell Chevrolet of Costa Mesa.
Through September 3rd at Smart & Final, fresh pork spare ribs are $1.67 per pound. Limit 4 packs and save on Crystal Geyser water. 35 half liters get 2 cases for $8 plus CRV. Smart & Final. Labor Day savings come in all sizes.
It's all at don'tbebroke.com. Dollar Loan Center is not a payday loan company. They can only lend you $300. We are licensed by the Department of Corporations under the Finance Lenders Law, and our loans are for $2,500. If you have a payday loan, you are paying too much. We charge less than half of those guys. Fast approval, flexible payments, no application fees, and no prepayment penalties. That's what Dollar Loan Center's all about. Apply or even fund your loan online at don'tbebroke.com. We have locations all over Southern California. We offer $2,500 signature loans, and you don't need a car title. All the info is at don'tbebroke.com. A new way to borrow money and pay by the day, week, or month. Log on to don'tbebroke.com for a location near you.
Wish summer would last forever? Ask Sherwin-Williams and save 30% on paints and stains during the Endless Summer Sale, August 25th through September 2nd. With colors like Picnic, August Moon, and Pressed Flower, you'll be surrounded by summer long after the leaves have changed. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store and save 30% today. Find your nearest store at sherwinwilliams.com/sale. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
When you want to know what the best product is, you ask an expert. So if you want to know why the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer is the best for you and your family, just ask doctors and nurses why they use it at work and at home, and they'll tell you. The Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer gives a fast, accurate reading with just a gentle forehead scan and is backed by more than 40 published medical studies. Those all add up to peace of mind that your family is using the best and a great value for the money. Get yours today at Target and other fine retailers.
This is Merrill Schindler. As you may have heard, the El Cholo in downtown Los Angeles, the newest one on Flower near 12th, is a huge success, and well, it should be. It's a great-looking restaurant with a fabulous outside patio just a block from Staples. But let me remind you that though it's the newest El Cholo, it's not the only El Cholo. The original sits on Western near Olympic in the heart of Koreatown. For those of us who are El Cholo addicts, the original Western will always be the mothership. It's where you go for the best green corn tamales you'll ever taste, served during the summer months only, washed down with LA's most famous margarita. There's a history plate at El Cholo as well that takes you through the decades with every bite. So let's love the new El Cholo, but don't forget to honor the original El Cholo. El Cholo on Western, near Olympic, with convenient valet parking. You want to taste Los Angeles? El Cholo is the place. And remember, they're in Santa Monica as well. El Cholo.
This is Talk Radio 790 KABC.
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I've been drinking bourbon, whiskey, scotch and gin. Gonna get high, man, I'm gonna get
Hey, special thanks to Merrill Schindler for stopping by the studio. Merrill, thanks for stopping by. Here's a glass of wine for you. There you go. Pass that over to Merrill. Merrill loves that El Cholo restaurant, and I like it too. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KABC. We love it when people like Merrill and John Phillip stop by the station and say hello to us. Hey, Smart and Final is doing something really cool right now. It's, well, it took them long enough. Facebook. You can get a coupon for $10 off your next purchase by just liking Smart and Final on Facebook. Now, I know all of you are already liking me on Facebook. If not, here's your chance. But unfortunately, I don't have a $10 coupon for you. But please, if you could, just like me on Facebook. So no strings attached. Just go on to Facebook and type in Smart and Final, and you will get your $10 coupon, $10 off, $50 minimum purchase. See coupon for details. So anyway, we'll be talking a little bit more about Smart and Final later in the show. So our trivia question is today, we're talking about favorite beers and best-selling beers. And the best-selling beer is Bud Light. Now, what's the difference between a favorite beer and a best-selling beer? Well, it's like, come on, McDonald's. McDonald's sells the most French fries, but that's not America's favorite. Is it?
It's not mine. It used to be, but
well, when you were 12 years old, it
right.
was your favorite. But I don't think besides
as my palate grew.
Yeah, as our palates have matured, I don't think there's too many. Well, anyway, nothing against McDonald's. They do a great job. So what is the if you can give us a call, I have some gift cards still to Felipe's downtown.
Ooh.
Yeah. So give us the number 2 best-selling beer in the United States. Come on, I've given you enough chance. I know all of you out there are Googling right now and finding out what the answer is. But let's put the beer aside just for a second, and let's talk to Nikki over here. What? Nikki Kaelo. What did I say? I said Kayla. I said Kaelo. Kaelo. Yeah, Joe Kaela. Nikki Kaela. Joe Senior Kaela.
Makes sense.
Yeah. They got rid of my favorite beer, though. My favorite beer is, well, Stella.
Oh, it's one of mine.
Oh, how did you know? Well, because there's only one. Now you've got 3. So just get a little closer to the microphone. Okay, so we have a family of Kaelas that are in the restaurant business, all starting with your grandfather, Joe, and your dad, Joe, and now you running a restaurant in Pasadena, but it's kind of got that Arcadia feel because it's kind of near the racetrack, and I, for one, have never been to the racetrack.
Right.
Had a good winner today in the first. And Bob Hess had one yesterday. Remember Bob called in from Del Mar? That blue tote horse won yesterday. Oh. Yeah, so Bob Hess actually called in, it was about a month ago, and gave us a winner. So it's been a good weekend, speaking of horse racing. And darn it, it's my show. If I want to talk about horse racing, I will.
Yeah, and do whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want. I won't talk about healthy foods because no one cares. No one cares about
Everybody
the running
cares.
and stuff like that.
We're just giving you guff.
So Nikki C's, tell us about it. It's on the cover, on the paper, it's Italian, but it's more of a neighborhood restaurant, I think.
It really is, and we have all the people that live so close. They love coming to Nikki C's, and
Okay.
Okay, so is Nikki's Nikki C's? Is it an Italian restaurant?
It's Italian, but we love steak. Everybody in my family is like crazy about steaks, so we do ribeyes, fillets, and then we started getting into this taco thing that has really taken off. So we do filet mignon tacos, short rib tacos, all kinds of stuff like that.
Right now, is this a short rib taco that I'm
This
eating?
that you're gonna eat right now is a short rib taco.
I'm already in it.
Yeah. Did you start eating it already?
Oh, good.
Well, he jumps ahead. That's why he's the program director. He's been with me for a year, and nobody knows his real name, which is kind of cool.
I got a thumbs up from the window.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, So
I gave him one.
Well, this is why you should look at peterdills.com and see how beautiful Nikki is, because they didn't give us any thumbs up.
No.
No, I fed him a taco. That's why.
No, I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So these tacos have taken off so much that this is the reason why we opened our second restaurant, is because it's become our best-selling item on our menu.
It's delicious.
It's what we're serving at the Taste of Arcadia, and
Right.
it's why we win best food every year.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, and you guys do a lot of the events, and I know I've been doing. I've done chili cook-offs and pizza cook-offs and all sorts of events throughout Southern California, and charity events. They're a little bit of a drag. You've got to get the staff out there and take away from the staff that needs to be at the restaurants. But good for Nikki C's and always stepping up for at least the San Gabriel Valley events, the Red Cross and the Chamber of Commerce, and just participating in those events. So those type of events are they're good, and this is a good event. The Taste of Arcadia has over 40 restaurants, some local merchants, plenty of food, plenty of
Brazilian dancers?
and Brazilian. No,
Are they coming? Are they going to be there
Nikki,
this year?
We have a joke when we pause. It's always beer.
Oh,
So
beer.
anytime you hear a pause, it's beer. So that's what we do here.
Okay.
We talk about beer. Yes. Okay. So now you got the joke. So yeah, Brazilian dancers. I haven't been for a few years, but this year I'm the MC. I'm going to be at the State Farm TG Metzger football area, and we've got beer. We're going to be serving Heineken and Modelo, and I think we'll have some wine, and we'll be there and come by and say hello to me and Nikki and
I'll be there
the
too.
rest of, and you'll be there. Of course you'll be there. Yeah, putting up the KABC banners.
Oh yeah,
and he'll be looking for
beer.
Yes,
and food
and food
and anything else.
And
I can
over
get.
40 restaurants, and it's kind of cool. But knowing me, I didn't bring my notes, so I'm going to have to look up the phone number during the break to give you the phone number. But it's at the Arboretum. It's September 23rd. It starts at 5:30. It ends at 9. So it's only 3.5 hours. So
Only?
don't. What my point is, don't play cool and say, yeah, we'll just show up at 8:15 because
We run out of food.
Yeah.
The last 2 years we ran out.
Here, have a little
my booth
earlier.
ran out of food.
Pinot Noir. Here you go.
Oh, why thank you.
You're welcome. Pinot Noir goes great with. No, it
Beer.
stop. No, it goes
Beer.
great with the tacos. So we're here to talk about food, and that's what we'll be enjoying at the Taste of Arcadia. Tell me, what do I have in my hot hand here?
In your hot hand, you are holding a decadent short rib taco.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And if you're watching on peterdills.com, cameraman Dean Lee's got a picture of. I know, I did.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
All the way from Pasadena.
Yeah, all the way from Pasadena. So I'm
And,
going to take a little bite of it.
Oh, it was, I engorged myself with it, and my hands are all dirty from the guacamole. Good guacamole, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm.
Good?
Yeah, very good. No, not good. Very good.
Especially with the wine. Good pairing. Good job, Peter.
My favorite thing to do at Nikki C's is to.
Here, Peter, you have guac on your face.
Thank you, love. I like to just go to the bar. They've got a shrimp cocktail in a martini glass. Do you still do it that way?
We have it in a stainless steel martini glass now.
Okay.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome, and it's a good sized shrimp, and it's I think $12 or $13, whatever it is. It's worth
It's $10 for 4 giant prawns.
No, it's $13. But if you mention Peter Dills, it's $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's because it's East Pasadena, you know. We can keep our prices pretty low because of our location, and I think people are usually surprised.
How did you pick that location?
I don't know. It's in the middle. It's really in a random location.
Well, it's in a nice neighborhood, Chapman Woods
Chapman
and
Woods.
Michelinda Park and Arcadia.
Yeah, but Rosemead Boulevard, nobody ever thinks that there's anything interesting happening on Rosemead.
Well, they haven't met Nikki from Nikki C's.
Right. Nikki C's is what's happening on
Nikki
Rosemead.
C's is
It
what's
is
happening
happening.
there.
It is.
I hear people say all the time, "Oh, we drive by it. We have no idea. It looks neat, but you know, it's pretty dark inside, which is part of the appeal, and you can't really tell from the outside what it's going to be like."
When I go inside the restroom, the men's restroom, there's really cool material to read, like all over the walls and stuff.
Oh, like
you guys got
the
like,
horse racing pictures and the
yeah.
baseball guys. Yeah.
Yeah, the baseball
Yeah.
guys. That was cool.
My family's been involved with some horse racing, so we try and put up the action shots around. And
Camp Victory.
Camp Victory, who just placed 3rd a couple weeks ago down in Del Mar.
Aren't you impressed that I do this whole show without any notes?
I know, and you're just gorging over there and
drinking.
Drinking.
Forget the health thing, right?
Yeah, forget it.
Forget health.
Forget it. Don't eat pasta before you run. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
No, you
Carb
should
up.
really have an Applebee. Oh, that's right. No one cares about that.
Cares.
I think people do.
Yeah, I know they do.
Call in. Let us
Call
know if
in.
you care.
Let me know that you care. 1-800-222-KABC. 1-800-222-KABC. We're talking to Nikki Kayala. She's in a long line of restaurateurs, family operation. It's called Nikki C's. If you've gone to the racetrack, if you live in the San Gabriel Valley, for that matter, the Arboretum or the Pops thing that they do over in that side of town, you've probably seen them at one of those events. And we're lucky to have Nikki in studio today to not only talk about her restaurant, but also talk about the taste of
Arcadia.
the Taste of Arcadia that's coming up September 23rd. Now, the tickets, they have a wide variety of range of tickets. Now, it's just discounted tickets. So if you wait till the day of the event, Mr. Program Director, you're going to have to pay $70 to get in.
What happens if I mention Peter Dills and Nikki?
At the door?
Yeah.
They're going to point and tell you where we're at.
Okay. And I'll be like,
They're not
I'm
gonna
just
give
here
you a
for
discount.
them. No?
But if you jump online right now to the Arcadia Chamber of Commerce, you can get a ticket for $50.
That's nice.
Yeah. So you can
And
save.
it's cheaper than Disneyland.
You know what? You're right.
And there's alcohol.
That's a good
And there's
point.
alcohol.
That's included.
Because Taste of Arcadia is like Disneyland for foodies.
And for adults.
Yeah.
No, it's not really a place to bring your kids with the stroller. I mean, I guess you could, but like you said, they're going to have Brazilian dancers and football and
beer
and plenty of restaurants, 40 different restaurants, including Nikki
Wine.
C's.
Yeah. Can't wait for the wine.
We're going to be pouring sangria, actually.
Okay.
At my booth.
At my booth. Oh, we're going to, well, I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
But in case you do want any
beer,
you can come to my booth because I'm going to have plenty of
beer
at my booth. Yeah. And we're going to be, maybe, can you send some of your girls over to my booth?
Of course.
Okay, that would be good. So then we can.
And sangria?
Yeah, some sangria we
I
can
just like saying
share.
sangria.
Sangria.
So I think we're looking at about 1,000 people. There's plenty of music, parking. It's a benefit. Well, it's supporting the Arcadia Chamber of Commerce, and it's just a good event. Now, we've talked about many events during the past 3 years here on Dining with Dills about, how far you would go to a restaurant or to an event. This is one of these events. If you live in the South Bay or if you live in Upland, this is worth driving to.
What about if you live, I don't know, in Arcadia? Think.
You know what I would do? I would follow the peacocks over to the. Hey, there's a little spice here. What do we got here?
Oh, maybe that was some of our secret sauce. That I put on, the taco
I
sauce.
forgot to get the secret sauce. I
Yeah,
saw it on
what's wrong with you? I brought it.
Man.
Did you ask program
I'm gonna
director
have to
what's
eat
wrong
another.
with him?
Yes.
Everything.
What is
All
wrong
of
with
the
you?
above.
Yeah. Is there any left? Maybe I might just have to try one with the secret sauce.
Yeah.
There's something
There's
is
a
in there.
couple left.
That's
Okay.
spicy.
Yeah.
Did they eat them? I think
They
people are
probably
signaling
did.
to us that they ate them.
Okay. What were we just talking about? The
We were
Taste of Arcadia.
We're talking about the Taste of Arcadia coming up on September.
What were your favorite booths that
Well,
were there the last time you were there?
So far, we've interviewed the chicken wing guy. We had the red carpet.
Red carpet.
Red
wine.
carpet, and this Tolosa Pinot Noir is compliments of red carpet liquor. And so, no, actually, seriously, every year I do these things. We do these. Nikki and I have known each other for a while, and every year that we do these things, if it's at the racetrack, and it's always
The racetrack one is fun.
yeah, it's always you got to go check out Nikki's booth because she has great food, and they usually. I don't know if they do this year, and I guess I should have asked her. They usually have a bounce back coupon or something at the booth where
Yeah, of course. We
you know.
always try and give out.
yeah, they always like to make sure you come by the restaurant. They give you something, a little incentive
Nice.
to go. So it's they always do a good job. But Arcadia is just a good town, and it's a lot of fun. So it's something that we're going to be really pushing for the next 3 weeks.
Is there going to be racing by that time at Santa Anita?
I think it still will be
It's
at
still-
Pomona.
Pomona? Okay.
But that is a good question. Boy, I like these questions that I don't know the answers to. September 23rd, no, there won't be racing. I think it doesn't start till October 5th. Now, we got the Breeders' Cup coming up. That's a big time
Yes.
for
That's
all
a
the restaurants.
Big time for us. We're a mile away from the track, so definitely our busiest 2 days of the year.
Yeah, Breeders' Cup. I mean, everybody does well in that area. Senna's now. Your Nikki C's is named after you, and Senna is named after your younger
My
sister.
little sister, yeah,
right?
who's 7 years old.
So Joe,
And she has a restaurant?
And she has a restaurant.
That's not fair.
Yep.
So Joe, if you're listening, you better start finding, getting another daughter to name another restaurant
No,
after.
Or
you.
son.
no,
Or son.
Two and done?
No, thank you.
No?
Yeah,
Why?
that's enough.
Senna's a handful.
How old were you when they gave you your restaurant? Or did you
When they
buy
gave
your
it to
own?
me?
Yeah. Or,
She
or
earned
did you
it.
buy, did you earn it? How did that go?
Well, I had been working there. I've been working there since I was like 15 years old. And then, my dad started teaching me everything that he knew, and my grandfather teaches me all kinds of stuff. There's never a question that I have that they can't answer. And the more that I learned, the more I just started just running with it, and so far, I think, Peter, do you think I've been doing an okay job?
No, you do a great job. And the good thing about Nikki is that she's always there. And that, you go to, gosh, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. George's restaurant. Well, where's George? Oh, well, but Nikki's always there.
Okay.
And walking around, making sure everybody's happy. It's called, in the business, it's called table touching. When a general manager or an owner goes by, hey, guys, how's the steak? Or how's the, the usabuco and the ciappino.
The ciappino. Oh. Next time you have to try that.
Done.
That's my favorite thing.
Done. I love it.
I was thinking that, every restaurant's famous for something. And I was, we're talking tacos. But I think that when I'm talking to my friends and my colleagues about Nikki C's, they always bring up the ciappino first.
It's so good, Peter.
The tacos are good. But
The tacos are
as
excellent.
far as if you were to recommend something, I was going to say, well, if you're at the bar and having a drink, order the tacos. But no, you could do the ciappino there too.
Yeah, that's one of our Italian dishes. And the cool thing about it is that they make it to order at Nikki C's. So I hear people say all the time, oh, but I don't like mussels or I don't like clams. And they can easily just substitute it for more shrimp or more halibut or something else that tickles their fancy.
You're nice, because if I owned a restaurant and somebody said, I want more shrimp and oysters, I'd say,
I don't want to hear what you're saying.
no, I'd say, hey, this is what we got. We got the oysters. What's in a ciappino?
The ciappino it's made with white wine, tomato broth, clam juice, and all kinds of other good stuff.
And then a little garlic bread?
Yeah, we put some garlic cheese bread on the side, and then it has clams, mussels, halibut, shrimp, scallops, and it's like a stew. It's and it's a little spicy at Nikki C's. So,
Yeah, it's a good deal. So
One
I
of
got
my
some music in my ear. That means we got to take another break. When we come back, we'll finish up with Nikki and finish up with the Taste of Arcadia. And we still got to talk about beer. And it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio, 790 KABC.
790 KABC is open for business on Labor Day. Taking your calls and keeping you posted on the latest news. Former late night hosts John and Jeff start your morning off right from 5 to 10. Then Leo Terrell and Robin Sachs step in for Larry Elder in the afternoon. And Ken Levine caps off the night from 9 till midnight. Plus news all day and traffic first on the fours. This Labor Day, spend some extra time with us. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Labor Day. It's the last big hurrah of the summer. So tell me what it means to you.
Labor Day was meant for spending in the pool. It is so hot outside. I just want to get some barbecue going, put some brats out on the grill, and spend the rest of the time out in the water. It'll really cool you down. That is a great way to spend the holiday. Just sitting in the pool with a cool drink in my hand and enjoying the last weekend of summer.
Brought to you by Connell Chevrolet of Costa Mesa.
Connell Chevrolet in Costa Mesa is the headquarters for Chevrolet's model year-end event. Connell Chevrolet has new Chevy Volts in stock that you can lease for only $139 plus tax per month for 36 months on approved credit. Besides getting unbelievable gas mileage, the Chevy Volt also qualifies for the carpool lane. Take advantage of Connell's giant inventory of nearly 400 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many vehicles in stock qualify for 0% APR long-term financing. Call Connell Chevrolet at 714-546-1200 or click on ConnellChevy.com. To find Connell Chevrolet, take the 405 freeway, exit Harbor Boulevard, and go south toward the beach. Connell Chevrolet in Costa Mesa. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Volt Lease requires $4,000 cash or trade due at lease signing plus tax, licensing, first month payment, and fees. No security deposit required. Lessee responsible for lease and mileage over 10,000 miles per year at 25 cents per mile. Many in stock.
Hey, fantasy football fans, wouldn't it be cool to enjoy the thrill of a whole fantasy season in just 1 week and win instant cash? Now you can at FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. FanDuel packs the thrill of a whole season into just 1 week. At FanDuel, you play in 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money with immediate cash payouts. The money is real. No gimmicks, no fees, no BS. And with no season-long commitment, you only play when you want. Pick a new team any week and get immediate cash payouts. FanDuel is going to pay out $135 million in winnings this year. Plus, it gets better. To get you started, FanDuel is offering you free entry into a $5,000 opening week fantasy football contest. Hurry, space is limited and not guaranteed. Go to FanDuel.com and use promo code 5353. Hurry, free entries will fill up fast. The only way to get your free entry is to go to FanDuel.com, click on the radio microphone in the upper right corner, and use the promo code 5353. That's FANDUEL.com, promo code 5353.
Clean Radio. Sunday evenings at 6 on Talk Radio 790 KABC. Addiction happens. Recovery and a new life starts here, featuring celebrity and professional interviews. For immediate assistance, go to cleanradio.com. That's clean with a K.
It's news, it's talk, it's 790 KABC.
I went partying the other night, started drinking and got real tight. Now we was playing with all of my friends. It felt so good we played it again. Hey bartender, hey man, hey bartender.
Hey bartender, it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KABC, 1-800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Smart and Final wants you to know regular store hours tomorrow. That's September 2nd for Labor Day savings. What can you save on? Beer. You got me.
Gotcha.
Fresh, never frozen spork.
Sporks.
Hey everybody, Smart and Final Labor Day savings. Smart and Final wants you to know that all stores are open tomorrow, regular business hours. They also want you to know pork spare ribs are fresh, never frozen. $1.69 per pound, limit 4 packages. Fresh, yep, I'm saying that word again. Fresh, $187. First Street, boneless, skinless chicken breasts with rib meat. It's a value pack, limit 6 packages per customer. Just bring your cousin and have him bring his own cart. You get away from that rule. Hoffy B. Frank, selected varieties, 32 to 40 ounce packages, $4.99. Got to get some watermelon. You got to bring some watermelon. Don't be like program director and show up to the tomorrow's barbecue empty-handed.
With smile. I just show up with a smile.
Bring a watermelon. At Smart and Final, they're only $2.99 per pound. Yes. And of course, at Smart and Final, they have plenty of beer. Budweiser, Coors, Tecate, or Miller beer. Selected varieties, 30 12-ounce cans, $16.99 plus CRV. Limit 2. Smart and Final reminds you to drink responsibly. And I already mentioned about the $10 Facebook deal where if you go into Facebook and like them on Smart and Final, they'll get you a $10 coupon, and it will be good for $10 off a $50 purchase. Sounds good to me.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a lot. Does that work with beer?
Well, get some beer, some charcoal, some napkins, and make sure it's about $50. Get your $10 off.
It's $40.
It's $40. And that's Smart and Final.
That's very smart.
Known for everyday low warehouse prices without the warehouse. Yeah?
Yeah.
And they got one in Pasadena right up the street from Nikki C's, which is on Rosemead.
Nikki C's.
Nikki C's. What's the address at Nikki C's?
470 South Rosemead Boulevard between California and Del Mar.
And there's no male bartenders at Nikki C's.
No.
No.
Is there?
There's a one guy.
You've mentioned that before. That really appeals to you, huh, Peter? It's not the first time you've said that.
Do I have to sing "God Bless America" right here on the radio? I mean, why? What am I being accused of? Being a normal man? Hey,
dare you?
Hey, Mr. Program
Yes.
Director, let's head over to Nikki C's.
Done.
They got all male bartenders.
Oh, I can't wait.
Doesn't that sound great?
Oh, beyond. I'm so glad I'm single.
Let's do this again. Hey, Albert. Hey, Program Director.
Yes, yes.
Hey, you been to Nikki C's? They got really, really nice, attractive young ladies that are tending bar there. Would you be interested in partaking a pint with these nice young ladies?
I hear their conversation is so stimulating.
Yes, and I never look below their chin one time.
Never.
No.
Speak for yourself, Peter.
Oh,
That's
okay.
because we wear long sleeve shirts.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's dark.
we need to change
And
that
it's
rule
dark.
immediately.
It's
by the
very
way.
dark
Yes.
at Nikki C's. It's like you walk in and your eyes have to be adjusted.
It's very cool.
So, your fiance's mother, who you don't like, no, you do like her.
My fiance's mother.
Who you do like.
Who I do like.
She comes into the restaurant. What are you going to order her?
Alcohol. Tons of it, right?
Well, no, Nikki already had a
Okay.
few pops when she knew her mother-in-law was coming in.
Okay, so it would be a lady.
It would be a lady.
Ladies usually like to eat something light, right?
Like a fish.
Would it be lunch or dinner time? Because I have a new lunch menu.
Well, it'd be lunch.
Then I would get her a kale salad. We have a new kale salad that is just dynamite. I would get her that.
Man,
Kale is in.
Kale is
It's so in.
Kale is, when it's done correctly, and we'll be the boss of that, Mr. Program
I like
Director.
that.
Peter, we do it correctly. We massage the kale to
Massage
order.
it.
I promise
Okay,
you.
now let me
Do
ask you.
fancy music.
Who massages the kale? Do the bartenders?
No.
Oh,
The
no.
bartenders do not massage the kale.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
That's why the lights are low, because they're setting the mood.
Yeah.
They're playing
Santiago.
the music.
Kale.
Santiago, my
Massaging.
kitchen manager
Yes.
slash chef, massages.
See, I told you it's not easy to say
It's
those
not.
S's.
Massages.
Massages the kale.
The kale.
Yes.
Yes. And you have to massage it or else you can't eat it. It's just bitter and
okay, I'm going to play
and
dumb
hard
now.
and just
What is kale? I mean, what is massaging kale? What is that?
Okay,
I mean,
gonna
I've
tell
heard
you.
of don't bruise the gin, because that's why James Bond wants his
Shaken.
Oh, wait, that does bruise the gin.
Yeah.
But it's
stirred.
usually stirred, but I haven't heard massaging kale.
Okay, kale is very tough.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I like that song.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks.
He
That
just
was
wanted to let you
refreshing.
know you went partying.
So you take the kale. If you try and eat it just raw, it tastes very bitter and crunchy and just not good. It tastes like dirt. So when you have a kale salad and it's raw kale, you need to prepare it a certain way so that it's edible, right? So you take the kale, you add a little sea salt, add some olive oil to it, and you rub it with your fingers in your hands until it softens and it limps. And you can see the color change. It becomes a really beautiful deep green color. And from there, you just kind of pull it apart, or you can chop it up, add some dressing, and then you have a kale salad.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. LGO, Le Grand Orange, they have a good kale salad.
They have a good kale salad.
They have a good kale
Grapes.
salad. So we are going to check out the kale salad at Nikki C's this week.
It's a kale off.
It's a kale off.
Kale
It's a
off.
kale off. Oh my God.
So
Oh
we're
my
going
God.
in this week, and we are going to report next Sunday. We're not going to. We're just going to report on Nikki C's. We're not going to.
Is my mother-in-law going to be there?
No, she's over at Le Grand
You were
Orange.
asking- No! You were asking about her. Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's not here yet.
She's still.
She's
still
still
on
out
her
there.
way.
Somewhere.
dreaming. Can't
All
wait to
right.
be Nikki's.
So, Nikki, give us the 411, give us the address, website, and the 3 reasons why all of my listeners should come to Nikki C's and
Nikki
dine.
C's restaurant is on 470 South Rosemead Boulevard between California and Del Mar, right in Pasadena on the border of Arcadia. And our website is nikkics.com. That's NIKKICS.com. Our phone number there is 626-792-7437. And 3 reasons that you should come to Nikki C's are: 1, it's absolutely the best restaurant
On Rosemead.
on Rosemead.
But wait a minute, El Pollo
It's-
Loco's
you know what?
They're building a Starbucks.
Prime steaks without valet parking.
Oh, I like there. There
And
you
you
go.
know what? It's a decent alternative to Old Town Pasadena.
It's a very good alternative, especially you said it, parking, and you don't have to pay to park.
You have that perfect atmosphere inside. It's romantic, it's dark, it's casual at the same time, good service, and most importantly, the food is fresh and delicious.
All right, we've got 71 people in the audience. All 71, I want you all to stand up and clap for Nikki Kiola from Nikki C's.
Hey.
We'll see you at the Taste of Arcadia. I got music in my ear. That means we have to take one last break, and when we come back, program director and I are going to fight about America's top favorite beers. Nikki, thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
790 KABC is open for business on Labor Day. Taking your calls and keeping you posted on the latest news. Former late night hosts John and Jeff start your morning off right from 5 to 10. Then Leo Terrell and Robin Sachs step in for Larry Elder in the afternoon. And Ken Levine caps off the night from 9 till midnight. Plus news all day and traffic first on the fours. This Labor Day, spend some extra time with us. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Now through September 3rd at Smart & Final, save on selected 12-can fridge packs of Coke, Diet Coke, or 7-Up. Get 4 packs for only $10 plus CRV. Must buy 4, limit 1 offer. Smart & Final. Labor Day savings come in all sizes.
Hey, fantasy football fans, wouldn't it be cool to enjoy the thrill of a whole fantasy season in just 1 week and win instant cash? Now you can at FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. FanDuel packs the thrill of a whole season into just 1 week. At FanDuel, you play in 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money with immediate cash payouts. The money is real. No gimmicks, no fees, no BS. And with no season-long commitment, you only play when you want. Pick a new team any week and get immediate cash payouts. FanDuel is going to pay out $135 million in winnings this year. Plus, it gets better. To get you started, FanDuel is offering you free entry into a $5,000 opening week fantasy football contest. Hurry, space is limited and not guaranteed. Go to FanDuel.com and use promo code 5353. Hurry, free entries will fill up fast. The only way to get your free entry is to go to FanDuel.com, click on the radio microphone in the upper right corner, and use the promo code 5353. That's FANDUEL.com, promo code 5353.
Clean Radio. Sunday evenings at 6 on Talk Radio 790 KABC. Addiction happens. Recovery and a new life starts here, featuring celebrity and professional interviews. For immediate assistance, go to cleanradio.com. That's clean with a K.
The cure for the common commute, 790 KABC.
Well, I'm an 8-ball shooting, double-fisted drinking son of a gun. I wear my jeans a little tight just to watch a little boys come undone.
It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KBC. It's your talk station. We're wrapping up today's great show, talking about the Taste of Arcadia and moving on, talking about the best-selling beers around the world. You know it. That's what we talk about here. We talk about we talk about fun stuff like that. Okay.
Anytime you mention beer, I got to burp.
Baseball, the Dodgers are red hot right now.
Beyond scorching.
Yeah, they won again today. And the Angels, not so much. However, my friends, for the Fan Beer Index, wow, who came up with this? The Fan Beer Index.
Brilliant.
So we've got this guy that went around the whole United States checking out research. Yeah, did his research, checking out prices of beer. Now this is up to date. This is 2013. A price for an ounce of beer. Beer. And I don't want. Let's not give it away. Let's just randomly. San Francisco Giants, 42 cents for an ounce of beer. So what's like a you said tall boy. That's
tall
a
boy.
20-ounce can of beer.
Yeah.
So in San Francisco, you're getting it for about $8.
No one said there would be math.
Right, I know. Okay.
Right?
All right, so $9. $9 for a beer at San Francisco Stadium. Not bad, but it's.
I can tell you the exact price for a draft at Dodger Stadium, and it's $10.50.
Correct. Okay. All right.
I was just there the other day.
All right. And you had a beer.
Right? I had a beer, and I had a margarita, and I had a few other things.
Okay, mathematicians out there. Yankee Stadium, it goes up to 50 cents an ounce.
Is that the most expensive?
No, it's not.
What?
Yankee Stadium. So that now we're at $10 for a beer. I mean, it's a domestic beer.
Yeah.
The Heinekens and Coronas are a little bit more.
Of course.
What?
I only buy domestic.
Well, I only
Support
buy
the country.
import. I only buy import. That's why Mike Bingley gets mad at me because he has that Budweiser thought and I have the Heineken thought. Beer. Right. We forgot to say beer. Beer. All right.
Let's see if
let's
we can
move up the ladder a little bit. St. Louis, the home of Budweiser.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think it would be less there?
Yeah.
No, it's the second most expensive beer out of 32 ballparks at St. Louis.
What about Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
The Brewers.
It's right there in the middle, 38 cents per ounce. That's a little bit more
it's
reasonable. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
Okay, what is the most cheapest?
The most cheapest?
Yeah,
The most cheapest. What school did you go to? Most cheapest.
Public?
Yeah, me too. That's why we're here together. The cheapest beer is just right down the street here at the Angel Stadium.
Whoa. 28
cents an ounce. Okay, mathematicians, what does that come out to? 28 cents.
An ounce? 28 cents. I wish they sold beer by
20 ounce tall boy.
20 times 28.
All right, $6. $6 at Angel Stadium.
Hold on, I'm still doing the math. Let's carry the one.
Dodger Stadium. Did we mention you mentioned Dodger Stadium?
Well, Dodgers.
And what did you have? What kind of beer?
I had a regular beer, domestic, 1050.
Okay, 1050. That's 40 cents an ounce. I had a Heineken there, the tall can. I think it was $12. But I tip. I know you don't tip. So I usually tip.
You don't tip?
No,
he doesn't tip.
What's wrong with you?
He goes to these gentlemen's club, and they bring him. Anyway, that's another show.
Story.
That's
I'm trying to impress a lady here, Peter.
She's not going to let you in her restaurant. All right, the most expensive beer. Any guesses from the Peanut Gallery?
No drum.
Delirium.
No, the most expensive stadium. Baseball stadium for beer.
What is it?
Boston, Fenway Park.
Ooh.
All the way up to 60 cents an ounce for a beer at Fenway Park, Boston.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, they get it. It's kind of a supply and demand, right?
I guess.
Next week's show, we have Jeff Anderson. He is the executive chef for Safeway. And if you don't know what Safeway is, they own Pavilions and Dominic's and Vaughn's and all that stuff.
We got some yogurt coming in,
and
too.
we got some yogurt coming in. So we're going to be doing all right next week.
Changing it up just real quick.
Okay, yeah. And 7:00 tonight, I travel to Norway. For those of you who have charter cable, tune in at 7:00 tonight, Charter 101, and you'll see my adventures to Norway and Sweden. You'll see me dancing. Yes, dancing at the summer celebration.
I've seen you line dance. That was pretty epic.
Yeah, line dance. Where did I line dance?
You went to go judge that soup or chili cook-off.
Oh, yeah.
I got wasted there, too.
September 23rd, we've got the Taste of Arcadia coming up. I hope you join us next Sunday at 5 p.m. As I mentioned, we have Jeff Anderson, and we're going to be talking about yogurt. In case you just tuned into this evening's show, we talked about Dodgers, Nikki C's, the Kaloff, Fan Beer Index, Rose Bowl Runners, UCLA, Are You on a Health Kick? Forget Health, Sangria, the Breeders' Cup, and the Taste of Arcadia. Wow, that was a good show tonight, guys.
It's a great show. It was epic.
Yeah, we got a lot done. Yeah. And
is there any alcohol left, by the way?
There's a little touch of the Deloso Pinot Noir that was given to us by our good friends at Red Carpet, and they'll be at the Taste of Arcadia.
Everyone's there. We'll be there. You'll be there.
We'll be there. We'll have our KABC banners.
Yeah.
Maybe John Phillips would like to join us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I could drink some more.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey, great show, everybody, tonight. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KBC. And before I leave, I just want to mention the cops are out tonight doing their job. Do not drink and drive.
I'm calling you, Peter.